In this box, I have the Lenovo Legion Go 2. Now, we got a sneak peek at this back at CES back in January. Now, they're finally releasing it. Brand new processor, an OLED display. It's actually an 8.8-inch Full HD Plus OLED display, multi-touch, 144 hertz, Ryzen Z2 Extreme, redesign kick in terms of the kickstand, as far as redesign of the unit itself. So I'm looking forward to testing this out and giving you my full review. But today they're taking the wraps off of this and they are debuting this for release. Hey everybody, it's Andrew, and this is the Lenovo Legion Go 2, brand new for 2025, coming up. All right, let's get this out of the box, of course, and let's do the you-know-what. All right, here we go, and there it is. Wow, look at that. That is the Legion Go. Some pretty nice packaging. Looks like we get the case with it, and we also, and let me fix this there, get some documentation here. And then, of course, this should be the power supply right here. And this one is, we'll get it out of the plastic here. Let's see, we have a 65-watt USB Type-C. So this is your power supply. So pretty compact to take with you on the go. So that is that. All right, let's take this off, put that to the side, and there it is. So it's in this nice neoprene type style case, so you could take it with you, throw it in your bag. Pretty nice. And actually, let's open this up. Yeah, and here is the unit itself. And you got a pocket in here. So in here, you have that little stand that obviously you can use for the controller. And I believe that's what it is. I could be wrong. And then, of course, you have the unit itself. And that is looking pretty darn gorgeous. Look at that. So Legion, and these are detachable controllers. You have a new and improved kickstand and a beautiful 8.8-inch display here. So that is looking really good. All right, let's take a look at this here. And this has some pretty interesting buttons here. So let's talk about it. So we have your, looks like your power button there. You have some venting there. You have your volume up and down there. You have a USB-C port there. It should be 4.0. And then on the bottom, another one right there. And again, I'll give you all the specs on your screen. Micro SD card reader, 3.5 millimeter microphone headphone combo jack right there. Obviously, you've got the kickstand, you've got the controllers here that detach, you have buttons on there, and venting on the back. So that is really feeling good ergonomically here. That feels really good. So I'm very impressed so far with the build on this. And there you can see the kickstand goes far back as you see there. You can put it like that, a little bit more upright. That is looking pretty darn good. All right, let's get a measurement of the weight with just the unit alone. You're looking at 924 or 925 grams, and that is 2 pounds, 0.7 ounces. All right, now with the power charger, you're looking at 2 pounds, 6.8 ounces, and that would be 1.098 kilograms or 1,098 grams for a total travel weight. Now, let's put it into the carrying case here, and let's get a total travel weight with everything. So let's put this back in here. Okay, let's zip this up here, and let's put this on the scale. In kilograms, you're looking at 1.164 kilograms, and that is 2 pounds, 9 ounces. And then if you want the power supply total travel weight here with the case, power supply and all, 2 pounds, 15.2 ounces, and that would be in kilograms. You're looking at 1.337 for a total travel weight. Okay, let's get a look at this from a different angle here. Here you can see it. This is the Legion Go. And again, touchscreen, really nice finish, good build here, really solid in the hand. It feels really good, feels ergonomically balanced here. I'm liking what I'm feeling here so far. All right, I just plugged it in. I hit the power button. It's starting to turn on here, and obviously you can see the ring there, that Legion style ring or power button there lighting up. And as you can see, the OLED display comes to life here. And I'm looking forward to taking this with me on a trip. Actually, leaving today, so I will use this. I'll have to get this set up, but that is looking good so far. I love the fact that it has this kickstand. Looks really good there. Boom. There you go. And there you can see it from the back angle there. Perfect. Okay, we're setting this up and the touchscreen working. Skip that. We'll do the Windows setup. Obviously, that is a pain in the you-know-what. So let me get connected to my network. We'll be right back. All right, while this is booting up, we have your D-pad. You have some programmable buttons there. It looks like you have a trackpad there. You have your joystick there, or your controller, the joystick type controller. Maybe the Hall Effects we'll probably see. Yeah, they got two of them right there. And then you have two more buttons over there. We'll figure out all that. Two more buttons there. Plenty of buttons. Obviously, triggers, left button, right button there. So left trigger, right trigger. And then you have the other ones on the back by the controller. So let me get this finished setting up. Okay, as we're continuing the setup process here, it wants me to set up my fingerprint scanner. So let's do that right now. I got to figure out where that is. So touch the fingerprint scanner. Oh, so the power button doubles as the fingerprint scanner. And that's it. Pretty seamless. Okay, we are fully booted up here. And as you can see, this is a pretty gorgeous display. And if we go here, let's see the brightness. This is full brightness right there. So looks really good. The vibrant colors, the really deep blacks, it's all there. I'm really happy with the contrast, obviously with OLED. And on an 8.8-inch display, 1920 by 1200, I believe is the resolution. Let's take a look at the settings here in the display settings right there. And yeah, we're looking at 1920 by 1200. And let's talk about the refresh rate, 144 hertz, according to that. So looking good. This is a little touchpad there, and that is looking pretty responsive. And I got to say, looking really good here. So let's take a look at these controllers here. So these side panels come off here. Let me unplug it for now, and we'll come back to that. We'll plug that in later. But let's see how these come off. So they've made some improvements, I feel like. I think they said that. And this comes off like that. You just press the button there, and you just press the button there, and boom, they come off. And you can see a pretty good mechanism there that it's using. And guess what? Now you have a really nice tablet, right? So a little portable tablet. And you know me, I like those kind of stuff. A little thick, but actually pretty useful here. So that is looking pretty good. And then you can put it together on that stand, and then you can just use them, you know. And then, of course, you can just use these controllers. Actually, this goes like this, and you can use them detached, right? So we'll talk about all that very soon. Okay, so we have some buttons here. So this button right here up there, that activates the settings mode. So you can see the performance numbers, the CPU or the OS power mode. You got performance, balance, and efficiency. Pretty cool. And then you have the general stuff here like Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, volume, and so forth. You can control that there. The brightness of the screen. You can change the resolution of the display there. Refresh rate. You have a lot of control there. The frame monitor, all that stuff. You can say it's on and say simple and stuff like that. So you can see what frames per second and all stuff like that. And you can see that on the left-hand corner there. And then you can say all over there. That's pretty cool because when you're testing games and so forth as a reviewer, that's good to have that information. Right now, let's turn it off. So right at your fingertips right there, that is looking good. Has the Legion button there. So I don't know if that's programmed to something. Yeah, so that will put it into like the Legion mode, right? So I think that is going to bring it more like a Steam Deck, right? So you'll have your skin on top of Windows, because Windows, let's be honest, Windows 11 is not the most optimized when it comes to these handheld PC gaming devices, right? So it's downloading some stuff here, so we'll take a look at that once that is finished. Now, specs-wise, we're looking at 32 gigabytes of memory, 1 terabyte of storage. There is a micro SD card reader for those that need more storage, and running the AMD Ryzen 2 Extreme. So we'll get some benchmark numbers and all that. Obviously, I'll do a full review on this, but as an initial look, these are some pretty impressive specs, especially paired with that 8.8-inch Full HD Plus OLED display with the 144 hertz. Now, the speakers on this are actually sounding really good. I just got a little sample off air, but I want you to hear it. I'll do some more extensive testing, but let's give it a listen and you let me know what you think in the comment section below. Pretty great for a handheld device.
Hello, honey, how you been? Oh, it's been such a long time. I can feel my heart jumping. Are you still mine? No one ever better know, but I come closer down to. I guess it wasn't meant to be, but never mind what's new with you. Oh, you look.
So pressing this button over here brings up Legion Space. So you have the profile, you got the store here, and then you can see you can go up and down with the D-pad here. You can use the touchscreen, pretty responsive with that 144 hertz, and you can see the different titles you can go with. Library, obviously I have the Xbox here, settings, and obviously this will show you the settings, performance, display, audio, drivers. Here's the performance. Obviously we're on the performance mode, but there's custom mode, there's balance, there's quiet, and then you have your controllers. So this shows you how to customize and go to the different settings with the controllers. Okay, so that is pretty good. And then if you want to go back to Windows, you just press that button. Pretty seamless and pretty snappy. All right, so as I'm going to do all the benchmarks and so forth on this, I will bring you a full review very soon, but obviously off to a good start. Radeon 890M graphics look good. The CPU, the Ryzen Z2 Extreme, looking good as well. Pretty impressive stuff here from AMD. Good collaboration here with Lenovo. So I will test more of this. I'll give you some gaming performance. Obviously, we'll test the thermals, the battery life, everything you need to know about this handheld coming up in the full review. In the meantime, if you have any questions or comments, let me know in the comment section below. So please hit the like button, please subscribe, please share this video. Don't forget to leave a comment, you know where, in that comment section below. And if you're a casual viewer of my content, why not consider hitting that subscribe button? It doesn't cost you anything and it helps support the channel. We're making our big push for 300,000 subscribers by the end of the year. If you're gonna buy something like the Legion Go 2, check out the links in the description below. Yes, they are affiliate links, and no, I do not get a big commission, a small commission that goes to help support the channel, helps keep the lights on here in the studio. So until next time, this is Andrew, and I'll see you in the next video.